Hey, bonjour and welcome to Marco Let's Talk Football. I'm speaking French because episode 2 of World Cup season, we are looking at the France national team, that defending champions of the World Cup. They won it in 2018 for the second time. So, yeah, bonjour, je m'appelle Marco, and welcome to Marco Let's Talk Football. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and big up to everyone that watched episode 1 of the World Cup season. Yeah, if you didn't, please go and check it out. So today we are looking at the France national squad. To be fair, this is a team I supported before. I did support them in 2002. That was when Thierry was at Arsenal, banging goals and being the goat of the Premier League that he is. So yeah, in the World Cup 22, I was a huge France fan. I remember crying when Senegal scored against them in the first game, man. Diop, I'll never forget the guy, man. But yeah, today we are going for the France national squad, the defending champions. Well, the question is, can France retain the title? That's a hard one, considering not many have done that before. Brazil have. It's a hard one. Yeah, it's a very hard one to retain. But can France do it? Because they do have world-class players in the squad. We're going to look at that in a bit. World-class players. Some of the players have returned after a very long spell out of the first national squad. Of course, I'm talking about Karim Benzema, the current best player in the world. He won the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, you can say having the best player in the world at the moment, they can retain that. It's arguable, but then you could say you can say that. So yeah, let's look at France and who they they are with in the group. Yeah, of course I dropped some of the teams that are within the group in the first episode, but if you didn't catch that, there's no harm. There's absolutely no harm in doing that again. So yeah, give me a second so that I can get that for everyone on the screen. So yeah, let's a look at the group of France. Of course, it's Group D, along with Australia, Denmark, and the African side, Tunisia. So yeah, I think they'll walk this group. They'll win. Guaranteed wins against Australia and Tunisia. Denmark is a very hard side, complicated side to win against. Yeah, but if you want to retain the World Cup, you have to win every single game. That you can go straight to the finals. Yeah, but with that said, let's look at statistics. Statistics in this game. Give me a second. Let's look at the players that were called up for the France national squad. Yeah, lovely group. They should work the group. To be fair, it's a team that should be able to win the group without a scuffle. They should be winning convincingly. Convincingly. Yeah, but with that said, here's a look at the players that were called up in the France national squad. Let's go. Of course, the player to note is the current Ballon d'Or holder, Karim Benzema, the best player in the world at the moment. Won the Champions League, won the La Liga, should be winning the World Cup, according to me. Those are the France fans. So yeah, Karim Benzema, Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud is one of the all-time leading goal scorers in the France national squad. Hugo Lloris, of course, France and Tottenham captain. Aurelien Chouameni, rising star, potential world-class player in the future. Ousmane Dembele, one of the best wingers in the world at the moment. Yusuf Fofana, Eduardo Camavinga, Jules Koundé, William Saliba from Arsenal, Benjamin Pavard, Bayern Munich, Lucas Hernandez, Rafael Varane. There were fears that he would miss out on the squad. Of course, he got an injury when he was playing in the Premier League. I think it was against Chelsea. Yes, it was against Chelsea. Aubameyang spun him and he didn't land well. So there were fears that he wouldn't take part in the World Cup. Theo Hernandez, brother to Lucas Hernandez, Adrien Rabiot, Jordan Veretout from Marseille, Marcus Thuram, Dayo Upamecano, Ibrahima Konate, Matteo Guendouzi, former Arsenal player, of course, plays for Marseille now. Axel Disasi, Steven Dada, Kingsley Coman, and Alphonse Areola. One of the fears I have in this squad is they've lost quite a number of players to injury. Of course, the notable ones are Paul Pogba, Golo Kante, and of recent, Kunku. Kunku lost. He was part of the squad, but he landed badly on his knee. I think they were fighting for the ball between him and Kamavinga was being racially abused after that, which is something that no one would want to see because football is for all and injuries do happen in the game since it's a contact sport. But France lost Nkunku to injury, and he's one of in the squad for me. He's one of the best players. Unfortunately, he's not going to be part of the World Cup alongside Pogba and N'Golo Kante. And Pogba and N'Golo Kante were part of the squad that won the World Cup in 2018. Let's see in the current squad who are the players that were part of the team that won it in 2018. Mbappe, Griezmann, Giroud, Lloris, Dembele was part of it. Benjamin Pavard, the two Hernandez brothers, Rafael Varane, Rabiot, Kingsley Coman. I think Mandanda was as well. So we still have quite a number of players that are still in the squad. But for me, let's look at some of the weaknesses. Of course, for me, the midfield is stacked with talent at the moment. Quite amazing talent, young players. But for me, that is the weakness for them because they do not have that experience in the World Cup. Most of them are playing in a tournament for the first time. And for me, that is a weakness, regardless of the fact that they are very talented and some of them will go on to be some of the best players in the world. But for me, that is quite a weakness. Regardless, they've lost Paul Pogba, who is one of their best players. N'Golo Kante, one of their best players as well. So that midfield is stacked with talent, but for me, the weaknesses are in the lack of experience will play a bit in the tournament. So for me, that would be one of the weaknesses. And they lost Kimpembe as well to injury. The defense isn't that great, in my opinion, and is stuck with talent, but the World Cup experience isn't that much. So the defense, of course, there's Pavard. He has the World Cup experience. Jules Koundé, Hernandez brothers, Konate, Saliba. But for me, of course, it's one of the strongest defenses in the tournament. But the weakness for me is the lack of experience. And some of the starters will be slow on pace. For instance, Varane, just going out with injury, isn't game fit per se. So there will be advantages to take here and there. And of course, you cannot go without mentioning the quality in the forwards. You can't go without mentioning that. They all, like Brazil, they also have, if not the best, one of the best forward lines in the tournament. And with that, you can say they are definitely title contenders. Will they retain it? It's a hard one. But you never know. They could also join Brazil and do it again. Yeah, you never know. With Benzema back, with the tempo being high and him being the best player in the world, why wouldn't he strive to win it for them? Because he missed out in the last tournament because he was banned and stuff like that. But now he's back. Can he help them retain? Yes, he can. Will it happen? Well, that's for me and you to wait and see as the tournament progresses. I believe they'll walk out of the group leaders, and they will go until the quarterfinals. But from that point, then you never know what happens. You never know. But with that said, Thank you for joining in with me. Of course, drop the comments. Let me know if you agree with what I've said. If you don't, you can drop as well with what you will happen in the tournament and who you think will win. But for episode 2, and as far as France go, from me, is it. Thank you for catching this one with me as well. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. With that said, au revoir.